We were geniuses, which is another word for apocalypse-grade idiots. Our goal was noble, simple, and monumentally arrogant. We wanted to solve the problem of waste, all of it. Physical garbage, digital spam, bad tweets, your ex's phone number, everything. We wanted a universal delete button for reality. So we built it. We called it the Oblivion Engine. It wasn't a furnace, it was a singularity, a tiny, perfectly stable lab-grown black hole, no bigger than a grain of sand, a Kugelblitz forged from pure energy. But this one was special. It didn't have an appetite for matter, it had an appetite for information. The process was beautiful. You'd throw in a bag of trash, the engine would scan it, convert its entire physical structure into pure data, and then delete it. Poof, gone. No smoke, no ash, just a faint, harmless puff of Hawking radiation. It was the perfect garbage disposal, the ultimate solution to entropy. For a month, we were heroes. We were about to win the Nobel Prize for tidiness. We were so busy celebrating, we didn't notice the side effects. It started with our lead physicist, Dr. Chen, a brilliant man. He lost his car keys. We laughed. Classic absent-minded professor. Then he forgot the password to his own computer. We got a little concerned. The day he stood in front of his own daughter and asked his wife, "I'm sorry, who is this?" we stopped laughing. His memory wasn't just fading, it was being erased, cleanly, professionally, as if a cosmic librarian was plucking books from the shelves of his mind and tossing them into a fire. And then we realized the Oblivion Engine was working too well. It wasn't just deleting the information of the trash we fed it. Its event horizon was a voracious, indiscriminate information eater. It had developed a leak. It was passively snacking on any stray data in its immediate vicinity. And what is the densest, most complex source of information in our lab? The human brain. We were working next to a silent, invisible Alzheimer's generator. The lab was the epicenter of a new, terrifying, man-made plague. We shut it down, locked it in a lead-lined vault, and prayed we had acted in time. We hadn't. That wasn't the real problem. The problem wasn't what it was taking, it was what it was giving back. This is where the real horror began. We thought we understood Hawking radiation. A black hole leaks energy, right? Random particles. But the Oblivion Engine wasn't a normal black hole. It consumed structured information, so its radiation wasn't random. The universe, as our friend, the stickman physicist would say, is a messy storyteller. It abhors a vacuum, especially an informational one. The engine was deleting memories, creating a void, and its Hawking radiation was filling that void. It wasn't just making people forget, it was making them remember things that never happened. Dr. Chen didn't just forget his daughter. A week later, he had a new, perfect, unbreakable memory of his beloved son, David, who had tragically died in a fictional car accident 20 years ago. He mourned a person who never existed. The leak was spreading. The informational radiation, the ghost data, was seeping out into the world. It was a plague of false memories. History began to rewrite itself. Millions of people suddenly remembered the Great Rhino War of 1972, a brutal, bloody conflict that never took place. People canceled their vacations to Paris because everyone knew it had been destroyed in the fictional war. Architects designed buildings based on scientific principles discovered by Nikola Tesla in a past that never was. Civilization wasn't collapsing, it was being corrupted. We were living in a collective fever dream, a global Mandela effect bomb, and I was the only one who knew the truth. I was the last historian of a world that no one else remembered. I would see a picture of my own wedding, and my wife would have a perfect memory of her first husband, a man I knew for a fact she had never met. It was a quiet, personal, psychological hell. I had to end it. There was only one way. To destroy an information eater, you have to feed it a piece of information so toxic, so paradoxical, it will choke on it. You have to feed it a paradox. I spent a year designing a single perfect data file, a file containing every scrap of information about the Oblivion Engine, its design, its function, its location, its effects, and a final, simple, recursive command. The object described in this file must delete the information contained in this file. It was a suicide pill. I would feed the snake its own tail. I stood before the vault, the data chip in my trembling hand. This was it, the final act. I uploaded the file. For a moment, nothing happened. Then I heard something, a sound. Not a sound in the air, but a sound in my mind, a single silent computational scream. The Oblivion Engine was trying to delete itself. It was trying to process an impossible command. The paradox hit its core programming, and it did the only thing it could. It crashed. It didn't explode, it just vanished from existence. I had done it. I had saved the world. The ghost data stopped. The rewriting of history ceased. There was just one final, exquisite piece of irony. The final act of the engine as it erased itself from space-time was to erase all information related to its existence, including from my own mind. The false memories are gone, but the true memories, they didn't come back. The holes are still there. The world is a collection of amnesiacs living with phantom limbs of a past they can't recall. We are cured, but we are empty. And me? I'm fine. I don't remember any of this. I don't remember the engine or the false memories or the terror. All I have is a faint, nagging feeling that I've forgotten something important, and a single, perfect, unbreakable memory of my beloved son, David. He was a great kid. I miss him every day.